Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Gary Thain was a New Zealand-born bass guitarist best remembered for his deep, melodic playing and his brief but unforgettable contribution to rock music in the early 1970s. Particularly as a member of the British band Uriah Heep. Though his life and career were tragically short, Thain's musicianship and haunting stage presence have made him a cult figure in the annals of classic rock. Early life and musical beginnings. Gary Mervin Thain was born on May 15, 1948, in Christchurch, New Zealand. From a young age, he showed a remarkable affinity for music. As a teenager, Thain began playing bass and soon became involved in the vibrant local rock and blues scene. His technical skill and intuitive feel for groove quickly distinguished him from his peers. By his late teens, Thain joined the Strangers, a New Zealand band that gave him his first taste of professional touring. Eager to expand his musical horizons, he moved to Europe in the mid-1960s. A bold step that placed him at the heart of the exploding British rock movement. The Keith Hartley Band and breakthrough in 1968, Thain joined the Keith Hartley Band, a British blues rock group led by drummer Keith Hartley, formerly of John Mayall's Bluesbreakers. This collaboration was crucial in developing Thain's sound, an expressive mix of blues roots, jazz sensibility, and rock energy. With Hartley, Thain recorded several albums, including Half-Breed, 1969, The Battle of Northwest 6, 1969, and The Time Is Near, 1970. His fluid basslines and rhythmic precision gained attention from the wider rock community, particularly from Uriah Heep, who were looking for a bassist to replace Mark Clark in 1972. Joining Uriah Heep. Thain joined Uriah Heep in 1972 during the recording of their fifth studio album, Demons and Wizards. His arrival coincided with the band's creative peak. His playing added both warmth and depth to their heavy yet melodic sound. He contributed to several of the band's most iconic records: Demons and Wizards, 1972, The Magician's Birthday, 1972, Sweet Freedom, 1973, Wonderworld, 1974. Songs like Stealin', Sweet Lorraine, and Easy Livin' showcased Thain's distinctive style, grooving, harmonically rich, and often subtly syncopated. His presence on stage, tall and lean with a calm, almost ethereal demeanor, made him an enigmatic figure among the flamboyant rock stars of the time. Tragedy and decline. However, life on the road took its toll. The relentless touring, the pressures of fame, and the rock lifestyle led Thain down a destructive path of drug use. In September 1974, while performing with Uriah Heep in Dallas, he suffered a severe electric shock on stage. Though he recovered, the incident left him physically and emotionally shaken. By early 1975, his health and reliability had deteriorated, and Uriah Heep made the painful decision to dismiss him from the band. Isolated and struggling with addiction, Thain returned to England to recover. But he never fully regained his strength. Death and legacy. On December 8, 1975, Gary Thain was found dead in his London apartment at the age of 27, reportedly from a heroin overdose. His death placed him among the tragic roster of musicians in the so-called 27 Club. Despite his short life, Thain's legacy remains enduring. His work with Uriah Heep and the Keith Hartley Band continues to be celebrated by musicians and fans alike. Bassists often cite his tone, groove, and lyrical playing as inspirations, an example of how to bring both subtlety and power to hard rock. Remembering Gary Thain. Gary Thain is remembered as a musician's musician, an artist who played not for fame, but for the sheer love of sound and feeling. His story is both inspiring and sorrowful. a testament to the beauty and fragility of a creative life lived too fast. Even decades later, his name resonates among rock connoisseurs as a symbol of talent, mystery, and the tragic cost of artistic intensity. A distinctive musical voice. Gary Thain was not just a technically gifted bassist, he was a musician with soul. His playing had a lyrical, almost vocal quality, shaped by a deep understanding of melody and harmony. He often used the bass not only as a rhythmic foundation but as a melodic counterpoint to the vocals and guitars. Unlike many of his hard rock contemporaries who focused on sheer power and volume, Thain's tone was warm, articulate, and deeply expressive. He favored a slightly overdriven.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.